All right, so a lot of people are interested in the Mercosur region, right? Some amazing countries, including Chile, Argentina, Brazil. So, a lot of advantages of the Mercosur. I've covered this in numerous videos, so I'm not going to discuss that. What I'm going to discuss is wildcard residencies, and there are a couple of them, right? They not only give you quick citizenship, but also a quick pathway to the Mercosur access. Once you have your Mercosur ID, once you're eligible, you can freely utilize all the benefits of the other Mercosur countries. So I'm specifically going to discuss about a couple of options, real good options. One is Peru, and second is a real wild card, and this is Bolivia. Not a lot of people talk about Bolivia. There's a hidden way, which is not a hidden, but it's an interesting way which no one really talks about much at all. So I'm going to talk about that technique or that way or that category in this video. A lot of people have been requesting me for more information about this category. It's not an investor category, so obviously I don't cover it as much, but it's an interesting one for you to consider. And this is also applicable to Bolivia. But before I jump into this option in detail, a lot of my viewers, a lot of people in general, aren't able to accomplish important tasks. Yes, you procrastinate, or even if you don't procrastinate, what you try to do is keep yourself busy with irrelevant tasks which keep you busy but don't take you forward. You don't focus on your goals. You're not where you're supposed to be. You don't get the main or important things because you're focusing on the non important tasks and you're not able to focus on the important tasks that take you forward and that really matter in life. If you are interested in improving yourself, I have a time management course which covers a lot of things, including how to kill procrastination, sleep much better so you're effective and efficient, and obviously the whole time management aspect, which is going to eventually help you accomplish important tasks along with the other tasks that you are supposed to accomplish in your life. So a lot of residencies happen really quick, and if you are interested in how to strike one or two or more residencies real quick, that's the conversation that we have. We have attorneys in most of the places that we talk about, so that's covered. Once we have the discussion, we can get you started with the residency of your choice. But there are the residencies in Latin America's work fairly quickly if you're eligible, and once you get the residency, eventually once it's time to pick up your passport, it's time to naturalize, you're going to need the Spanish requirements. So you need to learn Spanish anyways, and 90% of the people who want to learn Spanish are going to take some sort of classes. And the type of classes, the more interaction, right, the more in person it is, the better chances of you mastering the language, because when it comes to citizenship, you want to have a conversation with the people who is interviewing you, right? That is important. So one of the biggest hidden opportunities and people and expats don't think about, and it's never time to not learn, right? Yes, you're an investor, yes, you have other things happening in life, but this is an important time to invest. If you want to learn something important, I think language is very important. This also ties in into your mental abilities. The more you learn, the more languages that you learn, the better and the sharper you're going to get in your thought process. Plus, it's going to help you get that citizenship, cross that barrier. And the best places, in my opinion, and this is where the wild card comes in. One of the categories often never thought about is the student visa in Bolivia that gets you entry into the Bolivian territory. Not only Bolivia, this also can get you into Peru, so you can strike one or both based on where you want to learn Spanish, right? So let's say you want to learn Spanish in Bolivia, you can do that full time or split your time between Bolivia and Peru. And once you have the right kind of qualifying residency, you can become or you can naturalize. So let's say you can apply for your citizenship as early as 2 years in Peru. So you're not investing anything, you're not committing anything, you're simply investing your time. Let's say you're doing your remote work, you're free to do that. But on the side, you're not only learning Spanish for that citizenship, you're going to take at least 6 months to a year to learn the language, right? To get better, to improve. 1 year is a sufficient time frame. Once you hit the 2 year mark and your physical presence only needs to be 6 months plus 1 day, 6 months plus 1 day, that we are getting a solid 1 year in the country. You're learning the Spanish for this year. And then finally, when it's time to apply for your citizenship, you can look at the Peru citizenship. This gets you full access. This is a wild card to the not only the Peruvian citizenship, but also to the Mercosur region. Once you qualify, you have abilities all across Mercosur. Bolivia, unfortunately, doesn't have many categories. It does have some interesting categories, but let's say you want to use this for your language improvement, then student category is a great option to get started in Bolivia as well as Peru. Now there are other simpler, straightforward residencies by investment in places like Mexico, Argentina, and Brazil. So let's say you don't want to do the student thing, you want to wait slightly longer for your citizenship. In certain cases, let's say Argentina is just 2 years, similar to Peru, time frame to citizenship is faster. So let's say you are not interested in the student process, you want to get started with a residency. You have several options in all these places to directly jump onto the residency. As I said, if you're interested, click the link, book a call. We can discuss what's the best and the fastest residency that's applicable in your particular situation and get you started. Let me know in the comments below what's your favorite residency for Mercosur, and if you feel there is a wildcard option to residency for Mercosur that's better than Bolivia or Peru, let us know in the comments below. Also, let us know your favorite category to get the residency. All right, I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Before you go, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on all the important updates, breakthroughs, and analysis. And if you want to know 15 ways of obtaining citizenships, and these are not just CBIs, these are all important citizenships that you can get started on right now. If you've missed my video on it, you can hop onto this one. This talks about 15 citizenships that you can think about starting right now.